Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of New to Weeaboo. This is number 121 for May 1st, 2024. I am Nemesis and I am joined by Alcatraz.
Hello.
Yep. Not much happened in the, last couple weeks anime-wise. Nothing off the top of my head, really. The only thing I can think of personally is they dropped a trailer for the Nijigaseki movie, the first one anyway.
More Love Lives.
More live stuff there. That's the one big thing I can think of, really. Yeah. But beyond that, the new season, of course, has started. Unfortunately, I've not really been able to watch anything new other than, the stuff we did for this episode. Because once again, we were doing our little sampler
platter. Yeah.
4 anime. Yep, the 4 anime picked at random. 3 episodes. Let's go. And of course, actually, one of them's not so random because we replaced it. Because the one we did get was one I was like, no, I don't want to do another isekai. I don't have it in me right now.
I'm not strong enough.
So, once again, 4 anime. We're just going to jump right into this. The weird thing is, actually, all 4 of them are romance-related in a weird way. Like, every single one of them.
Oops, all romance.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, most of it's straight. Boo. Most of it, as you'll see. But yeah, the first one we drew was actually, it's called Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young Again, or Jii-san, Baa-san, Wakagaru. Yeah, it's kind of exactly what it says on the title.
Right,
grandma and a grandpa who are farmers of a seemingly apple orchard specifically. They eat a golden apple off a tree and they become young again.
And hijinks ensue.
Essentially. Yeah. So that's
kind of the gist.
That's it. That really is not.
It's just exploring what that means.
Yeah,
basically.
I guess.
By the third,
kind of.
Sort of. Yeah. There is some additional stuff that they start poking at in the 3rd episode, like might not be permanent, and the grandparents there, the Ine and Shozo, of course they have their family, their children, their grandchildren. They show up. Everyone seems to kind of just accept them being young pretty quickly and easily. Yeah,
which is weird. It's like you think they'd be more freaking out or accusations of chicanery, but no, everyone just kind of accepts it.
Yeah,
there's a brief bit where it's like, the grandpa turned old again because they keep having a recurring dream about an hourglass, and he accidentally flipped his back over.
Yeah, or flipped it too many times or something like that. Yeah,
and so he got old again for a little bit. But they also have a thing where there's a little festival with the particularly local festival thing where there's sports events and mostly the elderly. So now they're able to stomp.
Yeah,
because even though they're old, they're young.
They have bodies of 20-something-year-olds again. And
of course, because he's a farmer, he's kind of ripped.
Kind of. Yeah.
And there's a lot of things implications, Ine used to have cancer. And that one of their sons became a doctor
because of that, to try and help cure her.
There's a thing like that. And a couple things. It's that's the kind of my feeling on it. It's just it's not okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. There's a couple things it's kind of neat.
But I'm just kind of bored.
There's not a lot to it. There's no real meat to it.
Yeah, I feel like one big thing is they're just not really doing much with the core concept. They turned young, at least so far, they told young in. Okay, they kind of joked around a bit. I was not expecting almost comedy sketch anime.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting. I'm like, oh, I kind of maybe there'd be something more to this, and there really isn't. And the 3rd episode kind of got a little bit into mortality and whatnot, but very briefly. Yeah, it seems like it's already resolved. So okay, we're moving on from that now.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing. Apparently,
because
they're still aging.
Yeah,
just they get young bodies, but they're not gonna live forever.
Yeah, obviously not. But
it is the thing. It's
it's just it gave them a bit of a short reset so they can go longer, maybe.
If that, I'm curious. No, because they said one of the biggest things is that they were worried that they were going to outlive their kids now, and they kind of came to the conclusion that that's not the case. So it's they're probably going to still I don't know, die at the same point in time, but as young bodies, I guess, if they keep that. They don't explain that part, but that's what I was getting from it.
I don't know. It just feels like they're just worried about the whole. She just didn't want to be alone. Because that was the thing. One of the things was he got old again. It's uh-oh. Her big thing was like she wasn't scared of dying. She was scared of being alone.
Yeah, well, I think they were pointing about she was worried about seeing her kids die.
Well,
I think that was a specific point that she brought up too. Either way.
It seems like more along the lines of just alone. I don't want to be alone. But yeah, regardless, the other thing is also it feels very much the budget is kind of not there.
Yep. Yeah, the animation styles are very simple.
It's very simple, and a lot of it's like there's not really much actual animation going on.
Yeah, just static or just simple slides or whatnot and things like that. Yeah. It's not bad. It's just obviously they're a little trimmed for budget.
Yeah, it's from Studio Gecko, who let's see, what else have they done? Is there anything I reckon? No, they're a brand new studio because they've done stuff only starting last year apparently. Some isekai, something called Temple. I don't know any of these. Yeah, I don't know any of these really, but yeah, 2 isekai at least.
Wow. Yeah.
As a whole, the main characters, yeah, Ine and Shozo. Let's see, Mamiko Noto plays the grandma, and let's see if I recognize her from anything. Oh, Prospera. Prospera Mercury.
Oh my.
Whoa. Well, that's another different that portrait. UMP9 Girls Frontline. Oh. Kanon's mother in Love Live Superstar. Another mother. That one's, a lot better and more supportive.
Yes. Like a good mother.
Yeah, that's Grandpa Shozo Shinichiro Miki. I actually do. The not David Bowie and Shy.
Oh, the not David Bowie. I have not watched Shy yet.
Remember Marginal Service? Remember that weird one?
Marginal Service?
Yeah. That weird anime we watched a while back? With the...
apparently he's also in Zom 100.
Yeah.
And there's Marginal Service.
Yeah.
Apparently is he that one dude in Bleach with the hat that I see all over the place? I haven't seen Bleach, but I've seen that hat everywhere.
I guess. So yeah, he's done a couple. He probably played Roman Torchwick in the Ruby dub, or Japanese dub. So he's done a couple big roles. It looks like.
Yeah, it has a few big roles.
A couple things like one of the granddaughters is like a weird, like she just kind of seems to be the easily falls in love with anything kind of pretty, vaguely pretty,
including grandpa
and grandma
and grandma. Yeah.
And then the other daughter's kind of a little more closed, or not. The other granddaughters are like cousins, kind of more closed off. Is Shiori Mikami, who's Akari,
and it starts to
Ocarine.
Yep, it starts to lead into her and that one other, the grandson of one of the other old
sharp
guys. Yeah,
who only has disappeared after that for this one. And now Toyoma plays the other granddaughter, who, also in the spinoff. She plays Ren in Yuru Camp. Okay.
So it does have a few big names voice actors, but yeah.
But
it's okay. It doesn't have a lot of meat to it. It's obviously maybe they spent more budget on the VAs than they did on the animation, but I mean it's not bad. It's just
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I mean, it might add more later, but I'm not interested after that. Not all that interested after the 3rd episode. It kind of runs a bit of somewhat of a wholesome thing every now and then. It kind of feels nice in that era. It's like the two, kind of a rekindling of their love-ish thing.
Oh, those kind of funny ones. Yeah, they're very Japanese, as you can tell, because intimacy scary.
And old Japanese culture.
Yeah, because they mentioned that more or less they were kids when the war happened. And there's only one war that recently that Japan was involved in. Well, anyway, yeah. So it's easily skippable, really. There's nothing really here to really latch onto.
Not in the first 3 episodes.
Okay, so I'm going next. Just move on. The next one we did was A Condition Called Love, or aka Hananoi-kun to Koi no Yamai. Well, a girl overhears a guy more or less getting broken up with his girlfriend, and then later she holds an umbrella over him because he's just not realizing the same guy, because he's just sitting out in the snow, kind of just sitting there. And then he falls in love with her and she insists she dates him, and she's like, I don't know what love is, really. And he's really kind of pushy, but that's the thing. Yeah, the guy is Hananoi, and the girl is Hotaru, and there you go. So it's guess they're kind of on a trial dating period, and it's just to see if she can fall in love with him or whatever. And there you go. That's it.
I don't like it. I don't like him.
Yeah,
I don't like him. Too many red flags.
That's red flags.
Lots of red flags. Because I can't read his intentions. There's a lot of red flags that pop up. One of the really big ones that sets me off is there's bits that he does that feels like he's almost, it's like guilt tripping her into staying with him almost. And that's a massive red flag for me because that's a very common technique in abusive relationships. And I don't like, I don't know. I think in the third episode it started getting a little better, but I still don't like him.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of looked it up out of curiosity because I was like, that was a part of me is like, I'm half expecting to pull out a knife in the third episode as like a big twist or something.
Oh.
And then I look it up. No, it really is just a straightforward romance.
Okay.
He's just, apparently he's just awkward. He just doesn't know how to actually act around his girlfriend. He just doesn't know.
Because there's a few things that were brought up earlier on, like, he's apparently super handsome, so all the girls just love him.
Yeah.
And I think that's
he's cursed with being beautiful.
Yeah, right. But it's something it sort of brought up, this idea of, and I think it's one of the reasons why he said he's enamored with the girl. What's her name again? Hotaru.
Yeah.
Is that she doesn't see him like that.
No.
He treats him normally, and that's what caught his attention. It's like, oh, you're not after me because of my looks. That's different. This is. And
the other thing is, because a lot of girls just don't bother to get to know the real him because they're all on about his looks, and then after they date him for a bit, they kind of they just
don't like who he actually is. Yeah.
The other thing is she seems to have a hard time expressing her feelings. She just doesn't. She kind of seems to really not have a lot of self-esteem in general.
Yep.
Their whole thing in the third episode is her birthday's actually on December 24th, and one, it's being overshadowed by Christmas, and two, oh, by the way, her little sister has this little figure skating thing she does. She just kind of, everyone focuses on that. It's like, wow, girl. That's, you can see why. She, low self-esteem plus really pushy guy equals potential disaster.
Yep. They both have some extreme baggage, but he's throwing a lot of red flags into it. And I don't like
apparently, nope, that's just there's no actual red flags apparently, according from what I saw, and that's just how it is.
It just turns out okay.
Because I think I saw someone else he has the markers of a future serial killer.
Yeah.
Another thing the other thing I just want to point out, which is funny to me, is just she often, the way the Hotaru is often drawn, she just has this look that says "no thoughts, head empty."
Yeah.
Beyond that, it says East Fish Studio, apparently, who also haven't done a lot. They did some circus thing, I guess, something about Mahjong this year, and some canceled project. Oh, they haven't really done a lot. The animation's decent, I guess. It's not bad.
I think it is.
Let's see.
Not yet.
Hananoi is played by Chiaki Kobayashi, let's see if I recognize any of these names. Noids 262 from Metallic Rouge.
Hey.
Stark from Freeran.
Hey.
So a couple names there. Hotaru is Akana Hanazawa. Apparently Mitsuri from Demon Slayer. Apparently the pink and green haired girl. If you've probably seen pictures of her.
Probably.
Yeah. She got pink hair with green tips and stuff. See if anyone else say. Oh, apparently she the Scott Pilgrim anime recently. She was in that. Anything else?
That one. I recognize that anime. I haven't watched it. Oh, there's another one. Oh. There's a few that I haven't seen, but I've recognized.
Saya, the maid in Love Live Superstar.
Oh.
Okay, I recognize that one. Oh, she's Kuroi from Magic Record. The best friend in Magic Record. The one who didn't want to be Magical Girl. Yeah, it's her. So yeah, a couple big roles there. So
and shows up in Suzume.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
So yeah, beyond that,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
The guy throws a lot of red flags, and he's just, I'm not, yeah. You were really in on how much he hated. I'm just like, I don't really like him that much, but I'll give at least a shot before I completely condemn him.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him. I was catching bad vibes right off the bat. It's like, oh, I don't like him.
Yeah, so this is the other one.
It was episode 2.
I just like, I just don't really want to watch this anymore.
Yeah. Well, was it episode 2 when they're in the bedroom?
Oh yeah, it ended on them in the him.
He got a bit. He got so he passed out.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Apparently he's sick.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. But
down.
You got so into it, you passed out. Holy shit! Holy crap,
down, dude. Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one then, guys.
Yes, please.
There's not much else to say. The next one is called Mission Yozakura Family, or Yozakura-san Shi no Daisakusen. Daisakusen. Yeah. In which, well, childhood friends, boy and a girl, yep. Asano and Mutsumi. He lost his family due to an accident. She also apparently had some traumatic experience, which is why she has a patch of white hair.
Apparently the trauma caused her hair to lose color.
It's one of those things. It does actually happen.
It can.
Yeah, so it turns out she has an older brother who works at the school, and turns out he now wants to kill him because he's a little too close to her, and he wants to protect his little sister, and like, it turns out the whole family is a bunch of spies. So then the thing to save his life from him, because he's like the ultimate spy, is like, well, if he marries her, he'll be part of the family, and thus he's untouchable.
Yep.
So that's the gist, is now they're married, and now he's apparently now being trained to be part of the family business, which is spy work.
Sort of, like, it's kind of weird spy work, but sure. It's anime spies.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's very over the top and ridiculous.
It's incredibly over the top.
I like it.
So it's not like, okay, they're spies. Like, they're spies with weird supernatural powers, basically.
Except for
they're superhumans.
Mutsumi, for some reason, because she's the head of the family, because, the 10th head of the family, she doesn't get those because reasons.
Yeah, because that's how the thing works.
Yeah. So, the siblings, her siblings, all of them are spies. Hirokawa, that's the older brother who wanted to kill him and still doesn't like him.
Nope.
But can't touch him because of the family rule. But it was a Futaba, Shinzo, Shion, Kengo, Nano, and they all have different abilities and whatnot. And apparently one of those, the really big one is, seems like he's supposed to be really young, but he also wears a bucket on his head.
Yeah, no.
Supposedly really young, but because he keeps calling everyone else the older sibling, but yeah.
Absolutely massive,
yep.
And we never see their face because...
Also very high-pitched voice.
Yes.
Also, one lives in a trash can because he's shy. There's the girl who's tech.
Shion, yeah.
Futaba's all like martial arts.
And very white.
Yep. Oh my God, Karen. It's the new animator Studio Silverlink. Who? Let's see. Oh, the movie for Next Life as a Villainous.
Oh.
So they apparently did that. Also, they did some non BRE. Oh yeah, they did Villainous in general. It looks like Next Life as a Villainous. They did that. Yeah, non BRE. It looks like did some Fate stuff.
Fate. Oh boy.
Oh, Yurikuma Arashi. Oh, that one. Strike Witches. Yeah. Oh, Watamote.
Oh boy, Watamote. We should get around to watching that sometime.
Perhaps. As it looks like they're going back all the way back to 2009.
They've been around for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, as a whole, it's goofy and weird, and like you have the whole thing with the training arc for the Asano, who's and like just the weirdness of it, like you get woken up by a bomb.
Yep.
Or hey, wear this 50-kilogram T-shirt. Oh, all the food's laced with poison, so you build up resistance.
Yep. It's like iocane powder.
Oh, the bathroom door has a lock on it. You have to lockpick, and you have to figure out the password, and it resets every minute.
Yep.
Oh, you have to turn on the TV. The remote's basically stapled to a tree outside. You have to use a gun to shoot. There's buttons. And there's lasers everywhere.
And yeah. The house is constantly trying to kill you.
Yep. Yeah, he's played by Reiji Kawashima,
who apparently hasn't done a huge amount.
It looks like he's done a bit.
Done a bit, but not a huge amount.
Shadow House, I know what that one is. Yeah, not a whole. Oh, Mashal, yep, that's the one.
Mashale.
That's the one with the song that everyone's losing their mind over.
Yeah.
Bing bong, boom, bing bong. But of course, it's everyone ever I've heard is the anime itself is kind of boring.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Yeah, but Mutsumi Kaede Hondo.
Big name.
Oh, Leica.
There's a lot of ones in here.
I know
Haruka
Leica is.
Konoe from Love Live is in there. Haruka from Wonder Egg. Sakura Minamoto from Zombieland Saga.
Yeah, I remember recognizing the name now. Yep.
Leica from what is it? It's the
300 Years Slimes. Yep. I mentioned her earlier.
Someone from Yuki Yuna.
I recognize your name now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they've done quite a bit.
It's the older brother, Katsuki Konishi. Oh, he's in the Urusei Yatsura remake. Oh, Saint Seiya, dang. Oh, Gridman. Okay, I know who that is.
Gridman. That's another series.
He played a guy in Gridman. I don't know who that is though. Okay, quite a few roles though. Let's see. Futaba Akari Kito.
Yeah.
Kanata in Love Live.
Yep, Kanata.
I knew I recognized that name. Shinzo, the trash can guy. Kazuyuki Okitsu. Dark Gathering. Okay, yeah, I know that one.
Dark Gathering. Wow.
Okay, he played some of the ghosts and stuff. Oh, Fat Gum from My Hero Academia. Okay. Shion, the hacker girl. Aoi Yuki. Because I recognize it. She's the main girl in the 300 Year Slime thing. That one.
Nice.
Oh, she's also in the Yuri spinoff. Oh, she's Madoka. She's Madoka. And Froppy.
That's a decent name.
She's also Froppy.
Froppy.
Yeah, so that's kind of big names there. Oh, also Gridman universe. Man.
They've definitely got some voice acting credits going on here.
Oh yeah, Kengo's the master of disguise. I forgot about that. And he has to be naked sometimes.
Yeah, he also plays Goliath, the cat. The cat boy plays the cat.
Oh yeah, Yoshisugu Matsuoka.
As well as there's someone here that Majima from Licorice Recoil.
Okay. That jerk.
Yep, that jerk.
Oh, Vash, the Stampede from Trigun.
That
jumped out to me.
Someone from Tokyo Revengers as well. Yeah.
Okay.
They got some decent credits.
Oh, Nano. Yumi Uchiyama. Buckethead there. Oh, Oshinoko. Oh, Aquamarine.
Aqua.
Yeah. Oh, Yuki Yuna. Oh, that's right. What's her face? I think the tsundere girl in Yuki Yuna.
I'm interested. I think one of the things that kind of really interesting, I'm curious to find out, is like more on like the backstory of the
family.
Like because other families are trying to kill her.
Yeah,
because they want to end the family line.
Not
probably
just families, but other people in general. The biz.
So I'm curious to see how it develops and like if there's more underneath that, or if it's just being used as we'll put this in here as a bare minimum explanation just so we can have wacky hijinks. I don't know. Either way could be fun, but I'm curious as to which way.
Yeah, there's that thing. Yeah, there's a couple cool bits. It is really fairly well animated. I'll say that. Particularly, there's that one shot I pointed out, which was they're in the limo and they had the flying shot through the limo and everything,
through the front
and out the back and getting onto the cars chasing them.
The entire animation budget saved for one 5-second scene.
Yeah, that's how you do.
Let the cat drive.
Yep, the cat drives.
Cat drives.
Yeah.
There is implications that the MC might be more capable than a normal person should be, so I'm interested if that's the case and if there's something else going on there.
Yeah, well, it kind of seemed like, actually, no, it turns out he just pushed himself way too hard.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It revealed, he's been hiding his injuries. That's because he's got the
good old fighting spirit.
Yep.
Yeah, the brother is kind of creepy about his love for his sister. I mean, supposedly it's because she almost died and he almost failed to protect her, so now he's like, I'm going to protect her no matter what. But the thing is, he's very much hunted down boys who've gotten a little too close in his opinion.
Yes.
But he's way too obsessive about her to the point of it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To the point I'm concerned.
He's creepy. He's creepy about his protectiveness.
All the other siblings ganged up on him to try to pull, and they still couldn't beat him. It's like, oh, man.
He's just that good.
Yeah, apparently.
So, yeah. Curious where to see it, where it goes.
I want to keep watching it.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, so the last one. It's called Whisper Me a Love Song, or Sasayaku yo ni koi wo utao.
Utao.
Yep. Whisper Me a Love Song. It's a Yuri romance.
Yay.
It's the first year in high school. Himari, Kino, she sees a band performance during a little school assembly thing, and she just gets enamored with the main singer, right?
She sings so good.
It's amazing. So, yeah, it turns out her name is Yori Asanagi, a third year. And she finds her on the roof playing and says she basically says something about falling in love at first sight. And the third year thinks she's kind of cute too. And they're like, yeah, it turns out no, the first year wasn't quite a confession necessarily. And so Yori actually is the one who fell in love. It's a reversal of the usual, because usually it's the kohai falling in love with the senpai. Oh no, it's the senpai falling in love with the kohai. So, yeah, it's Yuri.
Yep, it's Yuri.
Surprise. Yeah. So the thing, as of the end of the third episode, it's that Yori has made her feelings clear, but Himari is kind of at the I don't know what this is, but I'm going to see what happens point.
Mm-hmm. It's another one of those I don't know what love is. This like the other one we talked about, except better. But it does bring up a lot of reminders of another one we talked about a while back. Bloom Into You.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely different.
Oh yeah,
but
very different. It's clear that it's definitely not going to happen.
There's some similarities in that, trying to figure out what it actually means to fall in love.
Yeah. I've already read the manga for this. It's still ongoing, by the way. I've read it, so I'm kind of familiar with things.
You cheated.
Cheated a little. I mean, it's not the first time I've done this.
I know.
But of course I'm going to pick. Look, there's a new Yuri romance out, and of course I'm going to pick it. It's not on top of it. It's the one. I know it's Yuri, and it goes Yuri pretty quick.
Yes, it does.
Like something like a lot of these other ones where it's like, Yuri happens, but not like till after the anime adapted.
Yeah, it's like the whole anime is just they might be, maybe
Subtext.
They could be
subtext.
Yeah, and this one just nope, just straight up.
Yeah, and and it's nice because you got Himari's very kind of happy, cutesy, very puppy like, as they very much like to remind you.
Yep, visually. They do the kimono Mimi thing.
Yeah, and Yori is supposed to be all cool and stuff, but actually she's kind of a dork.
She is kind of a dork.
Likes cats a lot.
They both like cats.
Yep. One thing I do also like, there's a bit in the third episode particularly, there's a lot of actual mature takes on dating as a concept. Mm-hmm. Very mature takes on that, which was one thing also the manga did as well. But yeah, it's just because a lot of this stuff kind of could get a little weird about it, about what dating is like. And that's the thing, Himari is kind of being weird about it, but other people are able to talk her down a little.
Right.
You're kind of overthinking it.
There was also similar in A Condition Called Love. There was bits of that, except not done as well.
Yeah.
I was complaining a lot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's in the characters, I can tell you right now, the characters do go to some pretty cool, interesting places, and they do some interesting things down the line. We'll see how they plan out, because there's definitely stuff like because initially Yori's really resistant about being in a band because, she just kind of didn't want to, and then now she's going to because, it turns out that seems like something Himari really likes, so I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
I've heard worse reasons for joining a band.
Yes.
Of course, actually, it's kind of typical because I'm joining a band because of a girl I like. That's pretty typical, actually.
Yeah, that is kind of typical.
Yeah, the thing is, it's already pretty clear. One of the characters in the band is Aki. There, the girl named Aki. It's pretty clear she has a thing for Yori already. So, oh boy, drama down the line.
We have a triangle.
Yeah, there's a bit of drama down the line. There's also a couple other characters showing up. Who's going to be, it's going to be interesting when they show up because I know what's going to happen there. Yeah. So the other thing I also really want to almost mention is the anime uses negative space really well. There's this thing with like these panels.
Yeah.
And it'll sometimes just be white, but often they have this like little sparkly, crystally thing in the background as well. But yeah, they use this negative space really well to like, for like kind of almost emulate the manga panels a bit sometimes.
I do really like it when they do that. Yes. It's a really cool style.
Yeah. So yeah, and speaking of the animation, let's see.
I love the chibi faces they do all the time. They're great.
Yeah, Studio Cloud Hearts and Yokohama Animation Lab are the two who've worked on this. Oh wow, Cloud Hearts has not done a whole lot. Apparently doing something else called The New Gate this year, and last year did 2 things, and that's it. They both look like isekai of some sort, for sure. But the other one, Yokohama Animation Lab, something that's doesn't even have an air date yet. They go back 2016. Let's see if anything else. What else?
Lapis Relights. Remember that?
Oh yeah, Lapis Relights. Oh wow, yeah. Get to Yobi.
There's a Azur Lane thing, which is
Azur Lane.
Fun.
Yeah. Yep. Not a whole lot really, but they've done some things. So yeah, these are both fairly. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot under their belts, but they're doing a good job here.
No.
Yeah. Himari Kino, played by Hana Shimano,
has not done much at all.
Yeah. Oh, Precure.
Nekopara. Yeah,
do it yourself.
And do it yourself, but that's it. It was also apparently on staff for the same one.
Sami Seto for Yori. That's a familiar name.
Big name.
That's a very familiar name.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I recognize these characters.
Raphtalia from that's a thing.
Yeah, I recognize a lot of these characters, some of these characters for sure.
Yeah, look, Wataoshi.
Watashi no Yuri.
Nene from Wataoshi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Shield Hero. Ugh.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
I haven't watched it. Don't plan on watching it, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
Macross Delta.
Macross. Oh, Nobara and Jujutsu Kaisen. Hammer Girl.
Girls in Panzer.
Girls und Panzer.
Und Panzer.
Oh, the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yep.
Quite a few names. Quite a few big things. Oh, one of the officer in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. One of the dudes from one of the earlier ones was one of the main Team Rocket. Looked like Jesse, but it wasn't Jesse. It may have been Jesse. I don't know.
The best friend for Himari, who helped talk her through a lot of that dating thing. Aoi Koga, another name I recognize. Yep, one of the sisters in the Yu spin-off. Oh, Sensuality Nar. She's the creepy android. Oh, Kiwi. That's that one Magical Girl anime. That one. And Angie. In
so while the
Principal.
studio hasn't done a lot of anime, their voice talent has.
Kaguya. Love is War.
Yes, that's a big one.
Komi.
Yep.
And Komi Can't Communicate. Yeah, big names. Marie, that's one of the band members. Konomi Kohara.
Well, this one
Chika
has...
in Love is War.
Oh, jeez. There's another one. We missed that one this season.
That
Blue
one,
Archive.
she was in Bocchi the Rock. She was the she's like the sales associate in Bocchi the Rock that Bocchi freaked out. Oh,
Freerun.
Yuko in Demon Girl next door. Oh, the blonde, the Mikako Komatsu. That's the one who's in love with Yori. Don't recognize these characters. No. Gotta recognize someone. Oh, Magia Record. There we go. Someone.
Yay, someone I know.
Oh, her again. Chinari. The creepy spider girl from that rock climbing anime.
I recognize some of these characters. I
recognize some of you.
That's from Negataro, which I haven't watched, but
the Fang girl from the band Ai Kakuma. Ai Kakuma, she plays... Oh, there's Arknights. Precure.
Arknights, that's a game series that I haven't played.
I'm aware of. Okay, right. The maid in the Wonderful Revolution. That gay anime. Another supporting character in a gay anime. Huh, weird. Oh, Fruits Basket. The remake.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. That you didn't watch it, but I did. The gender bender one. What?
So this is Aki, the blonde Aki.
Yeah.
The VA is also the VA for Rin from something that I've watched that you haven't.
Oh.
Kimura Kusa, the main character.
That's rare.
Yeah. It's a while ago.
So lots of big names in that one, and yeah, it's really good. I had really high hopes for this one because I've read the manga and enjoyed it, and it's delivering so far.
It is. I'm really liking it. It's enjoyable, and the topics that it's bringing up and dealing with, seeming to deal with them quite well, unlike some other things. But yes,
yeah, it's actually probably the best of the ones we've watched this time.
That's why we wanted to pick
the one I picked, because no, we're not watching the isekai.
We need something decent.
Yeah, it's weird. This time we didn't actually accidentally get the pick for like the big, because like every season there's always the one that someone's throwing a ton of money at.
Yeah.
This one, that's Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8's the big one. I've heard it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it. I just know it's big because they're throwing a lot of money at it because even before it aired, there's already pre-orders for Nendoroids from it.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like if you want to strike while it's hot, you've got to have it out when people want it while they're watching it, but that means you've got to start making all of it well ahead of time.
You're making the gamble of let's hope this one actually is popular.
Yeah, it seems to be. It seems to be paying off this time. Blue Archive's another one that popped up, but I don't know how well that one's doing.
Yeah, the big thing, some of the stuff that's coming out this season, I'm probably going to watch. Yeah, there's the Konosuba season 3.
Oh, I still need to watch all the Konosubas.
See this, of course, Sound Euphonium season 3.
Oh yeah, I heard that one's a thing.
That's out.
That's definitely
coming out. The other stuff I want to watch: Jellyfish Can't Sleep at Night or Swim at Night, and
more
Girls Band Cry. Those are 2 I want to watch. Yuru Camp season 3 is out this season.
Oh yeah, we need to get back onto watching those.
I'll watch season 2. You did not.
No, I haven't watched.
I still haven't seen the movie. I think it's on Crunchyroll now. Yeah, so there's some big things coming out this season, and so also stuff that I don't give a crap about.
Does it look
yeah, there's the Omegaverse anime.
Oh God,
yeah, Omegaverse. It's it's yaoi, but it's Omegaverse. So
it's Omegaverse.
No doubt, yaoi. Fujoshi are eating that up. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so lots of stuff going on. But yeah, the 4 we watched. Let's see again. Running down the list. Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young Again. It's there.
It's okay.
It's very there.
That's about it.
It's very there.
Yeah.
Condition Called Love.
No. Don't like him. Don't like it. Don't think it handles him as well as it could.
Mission Yozakura Family. Kind of zany, but fun. And I want to see where this goes.
Zany.
Yep. That's a good word for it. Zany.
That is a good word for it, but it really, really tells what era you grew up in.
Shut up. You're just the same era.
I know. That's how I know what era it's from. Because I was there.
Whisper Me a Love Song.
Very good. I want to see more.
This is going to be one of the ones to watch for the season period, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for this episode. Kind of shorter than I expected, but it
happens.
Blew through some of those because they were bleh.
Not much to talk about.
Yeah, so if you did like what you heard, you can listen to other episodes, new to weeaboo.libsyn.com. It's spelled Libsyn. So you could, check us out there, subscribe to the RSS feed, or subscribe to the other sources, or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and the Amazon Podcast. Google Podcast is dead. If you click that button, it's not going to work, and I can't remove it because it won't let me, which is dumb, but thank you, Libsyn, for doing this weird half-assed transition thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Just subscribe, search for us, and subscribe any which way you want to there. Of course, you can also contact us via email, newtoweeboo@gmail.com, if you have questions or comments or anime recommendations, what have you. You can also follow us on our various social media. It's, again, newtoweeboo.libsyn.com/contact. All of it's listed there. That's all the current ones. Who knows? I'm not even sure I can update that anymore. Again, because Libsyn's just about this now.
Locked out.
They're trying to kill the website version or do some weird thing with it or something. I don't know. Let's make it more more annoying. And yeah, so that's it for that one. You could also of course find our personals on those various social media as well. It's not too hard to find because they're listed in the bios and whatnot. So tune in next time for our second episode of May. We'll be talking about a Studio Ghibli classic, Spirited Away.
I have not watched Studio Ghibli stuff. So
yeah, we haven't really touched the Studio Ghibli stuff, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's like, how have I not watched Studio Ghibli before?
I think it's go ahead and just time to jump into one of them, and let's just go with the one I have have it.
You own it. I never watched it, but I own it.
There you go. So we'll watch that next time, and I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yep, we shall.
So anyway, hope you're enjoying your May over here. Where we are, it's been raining off and on a lot.
Yep.
Hope you're staying safe if you're in the Midwest. Jeez.
God, that tornado.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
more to come, it looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Anyway, so we'll see you next time. So goodbye.
See ya.